You know, he is the first artist this year to get not only a review, but a CD case study. And God damn it, he deserves that shit. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad Wooly, and you are here again for another edition of CD case studies. Today, we're going into the book and talking about one of the most legendary MCs of all time. I recently reviewed his latest album, and that shit is one of my favorites of the goddamn year. Now we bringing him back for the second time to do a case study. This nigga's back. You know who I'm talking about. He's a legend. He's part of the Juice Crew. I ain't got much more to say. Watch the old review if you want to know everything else. Talking about the one, the only Masta Ace. Back again for the second goddamn time. So we're going to go over the book right here. And we're going to talk about the one and only physical Masta Ace project that I have, because I showed up to the Masta Ace party a little late, y'all. Not until like 2005. I didn't get my Ace game up. But basically, by that time, he only had one album out, which is the album I'm going to talk about. And the previous album he put out was out of circulation. And then after that, he didn't drop some shit for like, I don't know, fucking 8 years, nigga? Shit, it was 8 years since his next fucking solo joint, and I said, fuck it, iTunes was in my life at that point. But we're gonna talk about the album that not only made me a Masta Ace fan, but also schooled me on the art of the concept album. This is the first actual true concept album that I can vividly remember listening to and processing and understanding. And that album is none other than A Long Hot Summer. And this shit dropped in 2004, but I didn't find about this shit until 2005. Remember when I told you about that birthday where I went and bought a whole bunch of fucking CDs and shit? Well, this was one of them. After I listened to Food and like Most Def and all that other shit, I think this album was 5th in the rotation. I bought a lot of fucking albums that day, y'all. Fuck it. But hey, I had to get to the shit. But when I finally got to the shit, this shit fucking blew me away. Now, the way I found out about Masta Ace was none other than, once again, Ninth fucking Wonder. This nigga, he had a song called Good Old Love. Well, he produced a song called Good Old Love, and it was by Masta Ace, and I heard that shit online somewhere. I don't know, I heard it online. I was like, this is fucking dope. So I did my digging thing and found out that it was on this album from Masta Ace, and I never heard about Masta Ace. The name sounded fucking familiar, but I was like, I never listened to Masta Ace, and god damn it, when I finally got this album and popped this shit in, I was fucking just amazed. First of all, the whole concept of everything, where Ace just talks about his whole summer of where he pretty much just went out with Fats Belvedere and, you know, did some tours and did some shows, but also did some grimy shit on the side. Listen to the album, you'll see the shit that holds down, but there's a lot of fucking dope production on this album. Ninth Wonder did some shit on here, Crisis, Kool-Aid, Marco Polo, just to name a few, but it was a lot of whole. Nostradamus did some shit on here. I mean, a lot of dope producers on here chimed in, and as far as the features, they had Jean Grey on here, Wordsworth, Punchline, Apocalypse, The Beat Nuts. I mean, this was a fucking hefty motherfucking album, dope concept album, great skits, and it actually schooled me on how to make a fucking concept album. I was blown away because I was so used to listening to regular albums where it was just songs after songs and then a skit here and there, but not an actual story being told throughout an entire album. So Masta Ace is the first person in what I grafted my way of being able to make concept albums. And if it wasn't for this fucking album, you wouldn't have got albums like Chrome and Ivory or Flight to Lisbon or 10-3. Matter of fact, any fucking album that I fucking made that had a concept behind it is because this motherfucker showed me how it should be done properly and right. It also had a lot of dope tracks like Big City and The Grind and Brooklyn Masala, and oh my god, I mean, like, shit, Ace was on fire with this goddamn album, and these tracks just represented that shit to the fucking fullest. And it also has one of my favorite songs of all time. The song Beautiful is literally one of my top 5 rap songs ever created. That shit is just, it's fucking beautiful. The beat is beautiful. It's done by Kool-Aid, and just, for some reason, when I hear that song, it just takes me to a place that gives me chills to this goddamn day. One of the best songs ever created, in my opinion. And I mean, like, shit, it's fucking beautiful, but this whole album is fucking beautiful. It's just a dope fucking album. And if you've never listened to Masta Ace, A Long Hot Summer, you definitely should check it out. And you should also check out his previous album, Disposable Arts, which is sort of, I think this is a prequel to Disposable Arts. I'm not sure. It's some way. Ace said something. I get them mixed up all the goddamn time, but they're tied in. But Disposable Arts, I couldn't find this shit because it was out of fucking print and circulation because of the distributor that Ace had was fucking up. So I couldn't find that fucking CD version of that album. So I didn't hear Disposable Arts until a lot later on iTunes and shit, as well as the M.A. Doom or Ma Doom album where he rhymed over the whole bunch of special herb shit. I mean, I did Chrome and Ivory 4 years before, but Ace did good on that shit. I'm not mad at it. I mean, some people can't. Ace did a good job. I mean, we'll put it side by side. We'll do that shit, Ace. I'll let that go. And then, of course, you have his latest album, The Fallen Season, which I've already reviewed, like I said, and I mean, it's fucking dope. I mean, watch the fucking review and you'll see how I really feel about the shit. But Masta Ace is a very consistent MC. He spaces his shit out from time to time. He's a little bit better right now. I mean, he dropped the solo shit more often. He's also got the EMC shit, which you should definitely check out. And then, I mean, he does a lot of features here and there. So Ace is busy. He's getting busy right now. But like I said, A Long Hot Summer is that album that really made me a fan of Masta Ace. I got into Masta Ace. It showed me about concept albums. It has one of my favorite rap songs of all time on this album. And shit, Ace is just a fucking legend. And this album shows, as well as Disposable Arts, as well as all his other stuff back in the 80s, like the Masta Ace Incorporated shit and the shit he was doing with the Juice Crew. I mean, Ace has been doing a lot of dope work for fucking decades. So if you ain't up on Masta Ace, you should be, because you're fucking up in life. And whatever Ace is about to drop next, I'm looking forward to it, because he always brings that consistency and that quality and them dope ass concepts to his albums, no matter fucking what. But that's gonna do it for today's CD case studies, y'all. Hope you enjoyed me talking about my favorite and only Masta Ace album that I own on the physical tip, because I couldn't find that niggas other shit. They reprinted Disposable Arts, but by that time I already had the shit on iTunes. I heard this shit, I was like, you know what? I was out of the CD game at that point, so I was like, fuck it. But like, yo, if you still into getting that shit, the physical CD shit, go get that. Get all Masta Ace's stuff, because it's fucking dope. He is what I consider the king of the concept albums, or one of the best concept album makers of all time. And like, he just knows how to do the shit right. And like, yo, it helped me out. Goddamn, it could probably help you out if you rap. If you don't rap, it doesn't help you very well at all. But maybe if you just, fuck it, tell somebody who raps to just listen to some Masta Ace if they want to do a concept album, because that's how it should be fucking done. He does it the best out of anybody and the most consistently. Previous video is on the side some fucking where. Check that shit out. You know how I fucking do. As well as my latest single. Check that out. Show us some love. And as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram. Links in the description below. And subscribe. Button on the screen. Button below. CDK studies twice a week. As well as Willie reviews. Check that shit out. And my gaming channel. Get out some fucking love. Get them views up on that shit. And if you're an indie artist or a movie maker or any goddamn thing, and you got some dope work you want to showcase, hit up Indie Spotlight. The info's down there. Let me know what you got. I might put you on. And other than that, I got more to say. So until next time I take my leave, Granddad, Masta Ace, the CD case study, he's a fucking legend. He's got a review and a CD case study. Ain't nobody else got that shit on this channel. He is making moves that nobody else can make right now. Ace is untouchable. I'm out of here.